For those of you guys who are wondering why the different voice, this is not Chicago Writer. This is When You See the Report, formerly known as Chicago World News, and appreciate Chicago Writer for letting me use this channel, man. But I know you guys, a lot of you guys have been wondering where I've been at. If you guys were, I think the people on this channel were in tune with my channel as well. So, yeah, I've been gone for about 9 months. But that channel, since fall of last year, has been in the hands of Corey Brooks, the old block pastor. He's had that channel since then. We made the transfer back at that point. I had contacted him. He didn't know me prior to that. Just for everybody who's wondering, Corey Brooks and I were, we were not friends. We're not acquaintances. We didn't know each other at all. He didn't have any prior dealings with me before that, but I reached out to. I was looking for anybody to take the channel at that point, and we made a deal. He decided to take it, so he's had it since then. Now he hasn't uploaded anything to the channel apparently. I haven't been back on the channel since I gave it to him, but yeah, that's in his hands. So any comments you leave on that channel, or whatever, he's going to be the one that I don't even have access to it anymore. He changed the password and everything, but yeah, for some reason I don't know. He's very busy, so he hasn't been uploading there, man. But yeah, people been wondering where I've been at and why I gave it up to him or whatever. Well, last year there was an incident that I didn't tell you guys about at the time. I continued to upload videos for a while after that, but last year there was an incident where I actually got locked up for something for an incident that had taken place on the north side. Like I said, in 2021. Now I can't speak on it because it's actually an ongoing case, and my lawyer has told me to keep my mouth totally shut until the case is wrapped up, and probably even after the case is wrapped up. But anyways, all I can say right now about the incident is that nobody was hurt, nobody was injured, and that's really, I probably wouldn't be free right now if that had been the case. Like I said, nobody was hurt. From my side of the story, I was defending somebody else. But there were weapons involved, and so anyways, that case had wrapped up with the state. Now the feds came in and they picked up the same case, and that was the point at which I decided to give up the channel, because I thought the feds had raided my place. They had taken a gun. Now that gun was not used in the incident, but they were looking for the weapon that was used, but they didn't find it. And that that was something that took place in the fall of last year, the feds raiding my place. Now I haven't been charged with with any crime by the feds yet. So at that particular point though, I thought that was imminent. So that was the point at which I decided to just give the channel to somebody else, because I figured I'm going to have to go into the feds for this. Now you might ask, well, why would the state, why would the feds pick up the same case that the state had handled? I guess, you would have to ask the feds that, but, apparently it was a situation. They wanted to make sure that the agents told me they wanted to make sure that nothing else was going to happen after that, that there wasn't going to be any further incidents after that between me and these other people. So, but yeah, from my side of the story, I was playing defense for somebody else. Now, if you ask them, they might give a totally different story. But the feds and I have already discussed this, and they determined that it wasn't enough of a risk, to lock me up at that point right away. I'm still awaiting the charges. Haven't officially been charged with any crime, but my lawyers told me that the sentencing guidelines for what I'm facing for my particular role in this whole thing is 12 to 18 months in the feds. So if I disappear again, you guys know I'm probably locked up, possibly locked up. But he said it's possible that I could get probation for this too. He said when judges are able to give probation, which they are in this particular case, I'm only facing a misdemeanor with the feds. Okay, that's all I'm facing. So even though the sentencing guidelines are 12 to 18 months, my lawyer has said that the judge is likely to give probation or supervision, or whatever they call it, or possibly, if I am incarcerated, sent to some other facility, but possibly in Cook County Jail, although I don't know. So yeah, that's the reason why I had to do that last year, or thought that I had to do it. I had thought that the feds were gonna charge me right away, but they just keep on delaying. Although sometimes they take years to do these things, man. But the feds were cool. They did everything very professionally. Didn't do anything out of, against the book. So, and they told me that they watched the channel too. The FBI, they told me that they had seen my channel, and they know that I'm pro law enforcement. So, they didn't have any ill will against me. And the state's attorney at the time told me that, they didn't want to see me in jail. They were aware of my channel. They were aware that, I support them. So, but that state's attorney, though, unfortunately, he was going to charge me with something lighter, like really light, in which a case where probation was pretty much assured. But he unfortunately had to step down, and they replaced him with another, not state's attorney, the U.S. attorney, and the prosecutor, and they replaced him with somebody else who was a little bit more strict, and she upped the potential charges, and then she again was replaced. We've gone through 3 U.S. attorneys now in the past few months. There's another, I don't know the name of the current one, but this current U.S. attorney sticking with the charges that the second one decided to do. Thanks for everybody that's reached out. Appreciate the love, appreciate the hate too. I like the hate because the hate keeps you humble. So everything, man. I appreciate the haters, appreciate the supporters. And what I'm gonna do though, guys, until this case is wrapped up, I'm gonna start something else up on Spotify. I'm not gonna do YouTube. I may upload a few videos to this particular channel, to Chicago Writers channel. He's allowed me access to this, and shout out to him again. But I'm gonna be uploading to Spotify. And I'll put the name of I haven't decided exactly yet what the name of that Spotify channel is going to be. But I'll put the name of it in the comments and in the description box. And then I'll also, if I can, provide a link to that once I create it. I haven't created it yet. The content on this channel is probably going to be slightly different from what it was on Windy City Report. Definitely different than what it was on Chicago World News. That channel, I'm not going back to that type of stuff, snitching on people and stuff. There was just too much false information. People began to think that I was lying on people, and that was never the case. I was getting these rumors, from a lot of the younger guys from the neighborhoods in the South Side, sometimes from women, sometimes from girlfriends, neighbors and things like that. And some of these rumors, most of them turned out to be semi-solid, but some of them were off, and we didn't find that out till later. Sometimes the word on the street is wrong, but it was never lies. I never just came up with something just to get views. I know people think I did that, but it was always stuff that I had heard from other people, man. But I'm not going back to that content. This new channel though, it's going to be more along the lines of the type of stuff that I was doing at the very beginning, which wasn't getting that much views. It was mainly the history of the city of Chicago, a breakdown of the neighborhoods, and I'm going to reach outside the city too on this Spotify channel. I'm not going to do just Chicago, even though I still live in the city of Chicago. I actually can't leave. One of the conditions, right now I can't leave. Even the county, I have to stay within Cook County. And that's probably going to be the case for several years. So yeah, that's where it is right now. But yeah, that new Spotify channel, I'll still do some stuff, Chicago based. But it's not going to be all the gang stuff that I was doing on that. That was never a direction that I really wanted to take the channel. I was never entirely comfortable with that. I let the viewers in the beginning of my channel when I first started. I only had a few subscribers, so anything that they would request me to do, I would do, because I was very appreciative of just anybody that decided to tune in and watch me. And then as it grew, I think that the views and everything just got to my head a little bit, and I just decided to keep on running with that, just to keep the views up. Anybody that was on my channel in the really early days when I had 50, 100 subscribers, they know I wasn't doing that type of stuff. I was doing a lot of other political stuff, global geopolitical topics and things like that. So it's going to be more along the lines of that. I'm a former social studies, substitute teacher. So that's the type of thing that I really want to do. So yeah, you won't get as many views maybe as where I was at the peak, but hopefully some of you guys will come over there and check it out. And I appreciate all the feedback. And as far as comments, I know they don't let you leave comments on those Spotify podcasts. Now as far as the podcasting aspect, though, they're allowing video now, though. So it will be videos. It won't just be audio. I'm not going to make you guys listen to my, toothless slobbering for an hour. There will be video on there. They started that in April on Spotify. They're competing with YouTube now on the video platform. Most of the things on there are still podcasts and music, but the audio on there I think is a little higher quality. So that plus the video will be on my channel, on every video. And yeah, so hopefully you guys will come check it out, man. Again, I'll provide the link to that and the name of that channel in the description box. And as far as feedback for anybody that wants to like leave comments or anything, because they don't let you do that, I'll probably try and create like a Facebook or an Instagram page on which you guys can hit me up and just leave comments to give me feedback on that. So, and I'll put that in the description box and as a comment on this video as well. So don't forget to check that out. Thanks everybody for watching. Shout out to Chicago Writer. Shout out to Corey Brooks. And again, for anybody that's going to get on Corey Brooks and, get mad at him thinking he's connected with me, he's not. He doesn't know me, none of that. I just offered him the channel. He didn't know anything about the channel. We just cut that deal, and that was the end of it. And I haven't talked to him since. So don't put anything you got against me on him, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Your boy Winnie C. Report. I'm out.